Hello everyone and welcome back. So, new SAAB video. Last time we replaced the spark plugs in the hopes of getting the LPG system back up and running, but with no luck. This time I'm gonna go with the air filter. Small warning before we start, it is quite windy outside, so you will probably hear some wind noise, but I hope it won't be too bad. Alright, so here we are. I hooked up the battery charger because something is draining the battery. Anyways, so as you can see, well, as you can't see, there is no air filter housing. That is because the air filter housing is down there. Now you can see that I already opened it. I wanted to see the dimensions of the air filter because when I checked online, for some reason the air filters for this particular engine for these particular specs have different dimensions. Now of course it's not like this air filter is round and the other ones are square, but the diameter is a bit different. Now here it is. This is the air filter that was inside the air filter housing, and I must say it is quite dirty. But is it dirty enough to cause the LPG system not to run and cause the engine to misfire when it's running on gasoline? Well, let's find out. But we do have a small problem. The car sits quite low. With the old filter, I didn't really care much. I just bent it and got it out. With the new one, I don't want to do that. So my guess is, before I install the new air filter, I will probably jack that side up, and that should be enough to get the air filter underneath the car. Okay, I jacked the car up, and I think this should be enough. And it is. Great. Alright, old filter and new filter. Quite a difference, I must say. I wonder, when was the last time this was replaced? Imagine all of this was probably white. Ugh. Okay, so it's almost open. I think it's just these screws. All right. Right, this is the bottom of the air filter housing, and the new air filter goes right on top of that. Now let's try and maneuver the new air filter in. Now it was a bit tricky getting it in there because the bumper is slightly in the way, but I got it in. Now let's screw it back in. All right, that should do it. Okay, now if this doesn't work, I'll try cleaning the mass airflow sensor, but I have very little doubts that it will help. Let's see. Okay, in a moment it's going to switch to LPG. Now let's see if it can run. No! Okay, one more try. Nope. God dang it. So much for that plan. Right, I'm gonna check the mass airflow sensor, clean it, and yeah, see how it goes. But what's confusing me is that it's still misfiring. Well, not exactly confusing, but it's worrisome. Anyways, right, so this is the mass airflow sensor. I guess it's probably easier to loosen these two, then remove this part, and then the mass airflow sensor. All right, let's get going. Right, that's one. Okay. And now the mass airflow sensor. Again, sorry for the wind noise. Come on. There we go. Right. Yeah. Now I have even less hope that cleaning the sensor would help, because it is actually pretty clean. Oh well, I guess we can give it a shot. Now, it would probably be easier to clean the mass airflow sensor when you remove this connector, but in my case, it's pretty much stuck on there. I'm afraid I might break it. To clean the mass airflow sensor, there are specific mass airflow sensor cleaners, but I'm gonna use Contact Clean, which is almost as good as a mass airflow sensor. Do not use WD-40. Please don't. Right, let's give it a good spray. Right, that should do it. Now I'm going to leave it there for the fluid to evaporate. It's going to take like, what, 5 to 10 minutes or so. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to explain why not to use a WD-40. Now, mass airflow sensor cleaners or contact cleaners leave no residue, like it says down here. But WD-40 leaves a small oily film that can affect your sensor's readings, and therefore is not recommended. And carb clean and brake clean is also not recommended. Right, everything seems dry. Now let's put it back together. Okay, as I said, I don't think this helps even a small bit. Well, I don't know. It tried to run. Let's try one more time. Nope. So, what now? Next time I think I'm gonna replace the LPG filters. I've read somewhere that there should be 2. I have no idea where. I have no idea what they look like, but I think that's the only thing left that would prevent a car from running on LPG. If that doesn't help, I guess I'll just have the car serviced at a LPG service station, and yeah. Anyways, that's it for this short video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.